Yo, what's going on, everyone? Nick Daniels here, man. We're coming at you live here in the back deck, man. We're just gonna be chilling. It's a little dark in the camera here, but I think we'll be okay with it. Honestly, don't hurt. Yeah, man. So we're talking about the dating playbook here yet again. A couple funny things I just want to say real quick. Yeah, man. First one is we're in a bit of a. I wonder if it's any better inside. Can you see me? Let's see. Oh, Jesus. Oh, there we go. Hey, this guy. Yeah, man. So fuck it, we'll go outside. Yeah. So the lockdown. We're on a fucking another lockdown here due to the virus. Just started up today. Yeah, that's right. It just started. Yeah, it just started up today. So I don't know how that's gonna go. Fuck, I'm trying to find the best spot here. But yeah, man. So we'll still be making videos and such like that. But it's interesting times, man. And another one I thought was really funny, but I actually had a guy threaten to assault me today, which was hilarious. These just aren't worthy enough to be in their own videos, like, to be their own vid. But oh, Jesus, fuck. I put on auto. This is such a bad idea. But yeah, I was like creeping up to a red light, to like an intersection, to a stop sign. There was a couple of cars were all moving up, and this guy had just walked out in front of me, and I just kind of honked to let him know, like, get the fuck out of the way. Oh no, yeah, buddy was just like, I'll kick your fucking teeth in, Jesus. It's like, fucking hell. Yeah, so anyway, with all that being said, Dating Playbook. Yeah, so chapter 3, man. I forget the title exactly, I just fucking read the thing. But basically, it's like the mindset of women. So it'll be kind of quick here, because we're just chilling on the deck. But, yeah, man, this chapter was really funny. There's a couple things I thought was really funny and enjoyable out of it, because it really, it makes a lot of references about the old days where, like, you know, with cavemen, you know, and one of them was like something I've said before, is that men do like the hunting, which was true. It was like, you know, men, you know, they do the hunting, they go out, they search. You know, you don't oftentimes find women like out looking for a mate. And it was really going into like families and shit. You know, it's like, oh, a woman likes a guy because she can reproduce with him. You know, and I was just like, yeah, I mean, yeah, but I mean, they should probably get past a fucking first date before you're thinking about reproducing. Like, I see an attractive woman on the side of the road, I don't just immediately think about having kids with her. Like, you know, that was a bit interesting. And, it was like there's a line in the book that says specifically, it's like not quote, but close enough here, that women want like a strong leader, you know, so they can be like basically dominated, and you know, that, yeah, they have to have a strong, confident leader is what they're looking for. And it was like basically the line like right after is like, if like you're a weak, timid man that like a woman could dominate, like they don't want you. And another one was like, you know, if a guy, like, this isn't word for word, but like if a guy like combs his hair, a woman's not interested in him. Like a woman isn't interested in a pretty boy, it said. But I mean, like, to be fair, man, like, it's 2021. Like, I don't understand like the fucking complaint there, you know. Like, I'm not saying I'm like a pretty boy or something. I'm not saying that at all. But I'm saying, like, I got friends that you know, are into fashion, and, you know, they dress, you know, interestingly, like in a good way, but like clearly they put effort into it. They, you know, they dye their hair, like, you know, they comb, you know, they do whatever, right? And yeah, and you know, they're in great relationships. So I mean, like, a couple of the lines, like, I always disagree with this with the book. There's been several things I'll never agree with, you know. It was saying like how men like judge women very easily. Like, we decide within seconds, apparently, like if we're into a woman, because obviously like we're looking for the physical attribute right away. Where apparently a woman like has to take her time and like figure out if she likes us first. You know, but I mean, like, go in like any fucking dating app, man. You get a good idea. You go look at a woman. Like, a woman's gonna look at your profile and have an idea if she's into you or not. You know, physically. So you can't tell me that for 2 seconds. You know, yeah, like, anyway, we're just gonna skip inside here. Yeah, but like, you can't tell me that for like fucking 2 seconds. I think that's just a bunch of hogwash. I don't know, man. Like, I've got it up here on the monitor there. You can see it a little bit there in the camera. I don't know, man. This book doesn't, like, I'm really not agreeing with a whole lot of everything in there. And it's rather unfortunate, because, like, you know, Ever since this matchmaker thing, I haven't even heard from her now, right? So, like, she was the one that was like, you gotta go read this book. The next chapter is supposed to be going out and meeting women, but, like, again, we're supposed to be, like, now on a lockdown, apparently, as of, like, tomorrow morning, or some type of lockdown. So, like, I don't understand, like, how I'm gonna continue this, these videos and make this happen. Like, they're not gonna happen, it's not gonna happen. But, yeah, it's just, like, the chapter's going on about, like, again, like, you need to be the grounded man, and women, need value to a relationship, and, you need to be friends with her for a while, and then, fall in, dominate her. And it's like, not every relationship, man, is bound by this, like, these sentences in this book, and I think, I don't know when this book was made and published, but, like, I'm just saying, like, there was one thing I actually kind of agreed with. It was basically, like, you can't be the super nice guy the entire time. Like, you got to be a bit of a jerk. And it was like, just don't be a jerk, like, to the point you, like, have to use violence. And it's like, what the fuck? Like, no, I mean, I fully agree. Like, you don't want to be, like, the nice guy 24/7. But I mean, like, at the same time, like, yeah, like, I stand my ground on things that I say, and I'm very opinionated in those manners and those matters. If I feel strongly about something, well, yeah, I'm going to fucking stay to it. Like, that's just how I feel about this matter. And, yeah, I think it's just, like, I think it's fucking hilarious that, this fucking book, it just seems to be, like, basically, so far, in all honesty, it basically seems to be a book to get fucking laid. Like, it just, like, you know what I mean? Like, the first, like, 3 lines in this chapter was he's like, oh, I was sleeping with a woman, and she said, like, she only sleeps with guys who, like, owns Ferraris. And he's like, well, why are you sleeping with me? And apparently, like, the chick threw a pillow at him or something. And it's like, it's almost like he's fucking, like, bragging it up, like, oh, I can talk to this girl and convince her or something. It's like, I don't know, I'm just looking to get a relationship going. And the only thing I think at all that, like, in my opinion so far, this book has been, like, useful to me was the grounded man thing, like, to be, like, grounded, to have the career and stuff like that. But yeah, like, just this mindset, you know what I mean? Like, it's not fucking mind games, and it's like, I don't know, I'm just myself, man. I just do my own thing. And another one, like, again, like, it's just repeat comments. It's like, oh, go out and have fun, be social. And it's like, well, it's also hard when you're, like, by yourself the whole time. I don't know, man. It's chapter 3. It's not really my ideal chapter, but basically, the constant references to the caveman era of how, like, it was like, do you want a weak, timid man? Or it was like, it said literally, it was like, or a man who can fend off other men who are going to come rape you and can build shelter and, and feed you. And it's like, oh my fuck, man. Women don't think that in fucking 2021. I'm just saying. All right, anyway, chapter 3. You know what's up.